Hello and welcome to ThriftCart. In this video, we will be looking at printing sold slips and a report that shows which items have been left behind for future pickup. Okay, let's ring up a sale. First, we'll select a full price item, piece of furniture, maybe a desk for $50. Maybe the customer is also buying a blue ticket item, some home goods and decor for $30. We'll see that this rings up at half the price because of the blue ticket, 50% off. It was rang up under. And maybe another full price item, some building materials for $20. At any point while ringing up this transaction, we could click the Add Customer button here to add a customer's name. We'll say Corbin Roosler. As we type in the name, see the system will automatically search for all Corbins previously entered in the system, and we'll tag this Corbin to the sale. Let's go ahead and accept a cash payment, round up the purchase to the nearest dollar, and maybe the customer pays with a $100 bill. Now that we're on the receipt screen, we can choose the second option here down on the right-hand side of the screen where it says Print Sold Tickets. And we'll see that the system defaults with our purchase date, September 9th, our last pickup date. Based on your store's policies, in our demo account, we have a 3-day hold policy. It also pre-fills with the customer's name and phone number from having added this customer to the purchase transaction. If we hadn't tagged this purchase to the customer previously, we could type in their name and number here now. Let's remove any items that they are taking back with them today or we otherwise don't need a sold slip for. So maybe the home goods and decor, they can fit in their car, and maybe also the building materials. And obviously we don't need a sold slip for the donations. So now we're left with just the desk. We will click Save Changes and Print, and ThriftCart will print up to 3 copies of the sold slip from the same printer as the receipts are printed from. The first sold slip is an item copy. The next one is a customer copy, which contains your store's policies for items left behind. Maybe after the 3-day hold, you will return it back to the store floor for sale, or maybe you'll charge a holding fee of $5 per day or some other terms. You can have the customer sign this copy if you'd like. And the third sold slip is a store copy to keep up at your counter or in a file cabinet. This one also contains your hold policy and a line for the customer to sign. Notice the barcode on the bottom of each of these sold slips. When the customer comes back in to pick up these items, your cashiers can scan any one of these barcodes to mark the item as having been picked up. Coming here to our report section on the left-hand side of the screen, point of sale reports. At any time, you can open a sold items report and see what items have been left behind for pickup. From here, you can also mark an item as having been picked up, or you can mark it as abandoned. Maybe it has been in here past its pickup time. You've called the customer and they haven't responded to the call, so you mark it as abandoned. There's also the option to log a note in the system. Maybe you give a call to David for this desk. Maybe he's behind pickup times, but when you give him a call, he said he will be in tomorrow. He can add a note. It logs the date of this call that was made, September 9th, and the time, and the message, be in tomorrow. I hope this was helpful and that printing sold slips saves you from having to handwrite those on carbon copy paper. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We look forward to getting you going with this feature if you're not currently using it at your store. Thanks.